To meet me, I think you should. I mean, I really think you should. Aren't you glad to meet me?
Hello guys and welcome to today's episode, where today, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, something absolutely terrible happened to me, to my base, to my loot actually to be specific. So if we do get ourselves into the log right here, into the defense log, you can see this attack right here. I got minus 6,000 dark elixir. Now that is a lot of dark elixir, especially because it is in one raid. Now I did also lose 500,000 elixir and 300,000 gold. I'm not really too worried about that, but I mean 6,000 dark elixir, that is a lot of dark elixir. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out right now. So you can see the enemy attacker got 87% on my base. We're gonna see, I have not seen this attack, you guys, by the way, so this is the first time I'm viewing it. So it seems like this guy is lightning earthquaking two of my air defenses. Now I'm not sure why he didn't lightning earthquake this one and this one, for example, or this one and this one, so that they are too close to one another. I don't know why he did that, but obviously that is up to him. I guess he knows what he's doing. I mean, he got into the core of the base, so we're gonna see how this attack is going to go. So he's dropping in those dragons. Now it seems like he failed with an earthquake spell. I don't know, this air defense didn't go down, so I'm not quite sure what went on right there. I may have missed it, but he's dropping in all of the dragons. He's holding on to 3 dragons. There he goes, drop the final dragons. He's got a couple of balloons left, but he does not have any more spells left, so it seems like it is all about waiting right now. He doesn't have anything else to do. So this attack, I mean, it was sort of planned out. He did lightning earthquake to air defenses, but there wasn't really too much strategy involved. But it does seem like he is going to be getting all of the dark elixir. Now he's also going to be getting the collectors, because otherwise there is no way he was going to be getting every single job of the dark elixir. Inferno Tower trying to take out the dragons, but that's not really going to work out too much. The dragon is going to be able to take out almost every single drop of the dark elixir, besides like what, like just a couple of drops. Check it out, this dark elixir is on literally 0 health. Now it's got a couple of dragons on the outside of the base, 1 dragon on the right hand side, which is also going to be getting this dark elixir draw, and then it's got 2 or 3 or oh my god, that's a ton of dragons. Let's all 1 2 3 4 5 dragons on the left hand side of the base, which are also going to be taking out the town hall, because there is no air defense protecting it. There's only this air defense, but it's not in range of these dragons. So the air defense is now going to start going to town on the dragons. Dragons are going to start going down, and there is a final dark elixir draw over on the top of the base, which the dragons are also going to be getting, because otherwise the 6,000 dark elixir would not add up. So it seems like this guy is almost going to be getting the 100%, but we already know that this guy is going to be getting 87% and not 100%, but he is still going to be getting that dark elixir, which is pretty damn impressive, because this air defense, it is going to be in range of that dragon. Now the archer tower is going to be in range of the dragon as well. So yeah, the archers are going to finish off this dark elixir draw, yes or no? I'm guessing yes, and yes they did indeed. So the final dark elixir within my base was only 25 dark elixir remaining, and the enemy attacker got 6.2 thousand dark elixir. Now you guys, that is a lot of dark elixir. That is a big loss for me personally, but we are going to have to live with it and get ourselves into a couple of attacks to hopefully farm up enough dark elixir so that we can actually pay off the dark elixir we lost. So we're gonna get ourselves into a few attacks. We also need 2 more stars to be able to get that star bonus, or whatever it's called. I think it's the star bonus. Now we are coming across some bases like these, which honestly I think I want to attack, because it is a halfway dead base, but then on the other side it is also active, so that means there is a little bit of loot in the storages and a little bit of loot in the collectors, but we're still going to take it on. We have a really strange attack strategy. Not sure why I chose this, but we're going to go ahead and do a queen walk, I guess. So we're going to do a queen walk. We're going to also drop in a few baby dragons on the outside of the base for the queen to then go into the center of the base, and there go our final baby dragons. Now we do have a few goblins. Really interesting strategy. Honestly, I don't know what I'm really doing. I'm going to drop in a few goblins over on this side to take out this loot, because this is mainly what we attack the base for the loot on the collectors. So we dropped in about half of our goblin army. Now we do have this single collector over here. Hopefully it does get taken out, and there it goes. And we also have this dark elixir, which I'm not going to bother about taking out fully, and now we don't don't have any more collectors within the base. So we're going to start dropping in a few minions on this gold storage if I can. No, I can't. Okay, that is unfortunate. We are going to drop in 1, 2, 3 wall breakers though. Hopefully the wizard tower does not target our wall breakers. That would be awful. Okay, so the wall breakers managed to break through that compartment, which is pretty awesome. Now we have 4 lightning bolts. They're not going to help out with anything, are they? We're going to drop in that poison spot on the balloons though. We are also going to, should we pop the queen ability? Yeah, we are going to have to pop the queen ability right about now. There goes the queen ability, you guys. This is going to be really interesting. See if the queen can actually hold on to her health. Okay, yeah, there was no way the archer queen was going to survive that, but that is absolutely fine. So we're going to start dropping in a couple of goblins like so. Gonna wait for the mortar shell to drop, and now we're going to drop in our 3 wall breakers. Hopefully the wall breakers do get through that compartment. They didn't or did they? I didn't know, you guys. I don't think they did. Oh, they did. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Let's drop in a single, no, we're not going to drop the race ball, but we're going to drop in a ton of goblins. Hopefully they do take out this ELIXIR storage, and yes, they did. So that's absolutely awesome. Up to 40%. Can we clutch the 50%, you guys? I don't know. I'm guessing so, because there are a few structures on the outside of the base, which is going to help us out a lot. Let's drop in a few minions like so, and a few like so. So they're not going to be able to take out this barracks, but we do have 4 lightning spells. I almost said zap spells there, but that's not a zap spell. So we're going to drop in, should we drop in the Barb King? I don't really know, you guys. We're going to drop in, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to drop in a single lightning spell over on the barracks right here, see if that is going to be enough to take out both barracks. It is going to be enough. And now what we're going to do is we are going to drop in the Barbarian King on the bottom of the base, pop his ability immediately just to make sure that he does not lose too much health, and there goes the 50%. So that means we secured ourselves the first star for the star bonus. We also got ourselves a really decent amount of loot. I'm really happy with this amount of loot, and also 3,000 dark elixir, which is pretty awesome. Let's return back to base, see what we can do, you guys. We are going to collect this dark elixir. Can we do another attack? Do we have an army? And yes, we have a half army, I'm guessing. Not exactly a full army, but also not a half army. So we're just going to go ahead and do this attack, see how this is going to go. So it seems like we only have 3 lightning spells and 2 raid spells. This is going to be really interesting, because that means we can only take out 1 air defense, but that is absolutely fine, you guys. We are going to get ourselves into another attack. I'm actually going to attack the first base, which isn't too difficult to attack. For example, this one, although I do want a little bit of loot, you guys, I'm sorry, but I do need a little bit of loot. So there we go, you guys. This is an absolutely perfect base, so we're going to go ahead and attack this base. So we're going to take out 1 air defense, but which one should we take out? I believe we may be able to take out this one with the Barbarian King. We are going to try that out. So we're going to lightning this air defense, 1, 2, and then the single earthquake spell. There it goes. Okay, rest in peace air defense. Now we're going to test for any clan castle units. There are no clan castle units, which is positive for us. We're going to start dropping in a few baby dragons like so. Going to drop in, okay, so the archer tower isn't in range of that baby dragon. That's awesome. Going to drop in that baby dragon over here, and I'm actually going to drop in my Barbarian King right now. Hopefully the Barbarian King can do a decent amount of damage and actually take out this air defense. That would be really helpful. I'm not too sure if he's going to be able to do that though. Going to drop in a few more baby dragons over on the outside of the base, and hopefully we can do a decent amount of damage. Now I'm going to drop in all of my balloons over on this side, you guys, and our Barb King is actually dying. We're going to drop in that raid spell there, and we have another raid spell. We're going to pop the queen ability, sorry, the king ability right now. He's going to take care of that air defense, which is really good. Now we are going to drop in the rest of our baby dragons, one and another one over on the top of the base, another one over on the bottom of the base, and another one over here. So just a few baby dragons here and there, you guys. Not really worried about getting the 100% 3-star on this base. Honestly, I'm just here for the rest of the loot. So hopefully we can take this loot. This dark elixir would be pretty awesome to get. What do we have in here? We have a single lava hound. That's not going to help us out at all with anything, because it's going to target this air defense. So that is going to be awful. So we are going to wait for this baby dragon. Hopefully can take out this dark elixir drill. That would be absolutely awesome. Fingers crossed, you guys. Please, baby dragon, do some damage. And yes, it's doing a very good amount of damage. The other baby dragon took out the wizard tower, and that secured ourselves every single drop of the dark elixir. Now the final thing within this base is the Tesla. So that is actually really interesting, guys. So I'm going to try and actually take out this air defense, and there goes the lava hound, dropping in that Really, baby dragon? You're gonna target the build assault instead of the air defense? Okay, whatever you guys, we are now going to be getting ourselves into the center of the base, and check it out. Once the lava hound is in the center of the base, I'm going to drop in that lightning spot and the red spell. That's gonna be pretty damn fun. Now it seems like the lava hound is slowly but surely dying, but we are now going to drop in that red spot. Like, oh my god, why is it targeting the wizard tower? I don't understand, lava hound. You're not really helping out too much, are you? We're gonna drop in the rest of the minions though, and let's see if the lava hound, the baby dragon and the minions can do a decent amount of damage, and hopefully the lava hound can get itself into the center of the base. So there goes the lava hound. Let's drop in that red spot. Let's drop in that lightning spot over on the Teslas. Now I think I'm losing my voice, you guys. I don't really know, but yeah, there goes our lava hound. It just pops. The Tesla did go down. 2 of the Teslas did go down. That's pretty awesome. Let's drop in the final 3 archers, and that is basically the end of this attack, because the minions aren't really going to be able to do too much more damage to the base, but that is absolutely fun. We got ourselves a really decent amount of loot, and also the dark elixir. Sadly we didn't get that, but we got every single drop of the dark elixir from the dark elixir drills. Now we got a decent amount of loot, a really decent amount of loot. Let's return back to base, see if we can upgrade anything, you guys. I am holding on to my elixir so that I am able to then upgrade, what was it? I think it was the dark elixir drill, which is which one? This is level 6, this is level 6. There is one dark elixir which is level 5, should be this one, and yes indeed it is. So you guys, you can see I can upgrade it to the final level if I do have enough loot, which I am currently farming up, so do stay tuned to that, to the channel, so that you can see that upgrade being done. So with that being said, you guys, though, I am going to end the video here. So if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also let me know down below in the comment section, what is the biggest amount of dark elixir you have lost, and what is the biggest amount of dark elixir you have won yourself. So if you haven't already, but you do enjoy my content, then please be sure to subscribe to my channel for daily videos. With all that being said, you guys, my name is of course Asascha, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.